I'm about to take you for a walk in old Riverside Park in Abbotsford, BC. A real hidden gem in Abbotsford. Hardly anybody knows about this park, but it's probably the most beautiful park in Abbotsford. Certainly of any park I've walked. I usually do this walk about 2 or 3 times a week, and it's just awesome every time. Up ahead is an old, very old tree that has fallen over. You can see the roots from it. Beautiful day in Abbotsford today, about 12 degrees Celsius. It's a bit windy, but it's not a cold wind. At this time of the year, about the only thing you can expect is rain and wind. So very fortunate to be able to do this walk today in this beautiful blue, clear blue sky. There's a few different entrances to the park on a few different streets, and the entrances take you up to the center of the park, where there's basically you can circle the whole inside of the park. I usually do that. I usually do the circuit 3 times when I do my walks. So I get a pretty good workout. It's almost like a hike. It's certainly not like walking Mill Lake, which is all flat. This is actually pretty hilly. You get a pretty good workout, and if you have a dog, great place to walk a dog. You hardly run into anybody in here. A lot of the time I don't run into anybody, and sometimes I run into 3 or 4 people. That's about it. It's a real hidden gem. No doubt about it. Just looking back from where we came from. That takes a beautiful picture, especially when all the leaves are off the trees. So we're at the beginning of the circuit here, and you can go in either direction. You can go that way or that way. We'll go this way and take you all around the circuit.
Hi.
Hi. There's a little seat they've made here, and they took a tree down. So I've run into a few animals in here, but just squirrels, rabbits, and I think I've seen a couple of snakes as well, but it's been a while since I had one of them cross my path. As far as I know, I don't think there's any cougars or anything like that in here. Certainly haven't seen or heard of any. So I'm taking you around one complete circuit of the interior of the park here. There's a little brook running through the park. This is another way you can go here. And that takes you out to Gladwin Road. And there's actually a school and a park up at the top of the path. It's quite a steep trek up to the top there, but I've been up there a few times and it's nice. You're pretty winded by the time you get to the top of that path though. Starting to get the last of the leaves falling in here. It's a very different park from winter to summer. It's actually a beautiful park for walking in the summer because it's almost all in the shade when all the leaves are on the trees. It's quite a bit cooler than walking somewhere like Mill Lake. where you're out in the open the whole time. Hi. Well, that's a rarity. I've actually run into a few people today, which is unusual. But there are days like that. I remember one day running into a school class in here. I believe it was a college class or something. They were probably studying that kind of stuff, you know. Lots of big old trees in here. Cedars, firs, alder, you name it. Lots of ferns. Starting to close in on the end of the circuit, the interior of the park. It takes about 7 or 8 minutes, I think, to do the circuit. But I do it about 3 times, so it's lots of exercise. And we're back at the beginning of the circuit. Thanks for joining me on the walk. Hopefully I'll be doing more walks in the future at some point. Take care.